NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
Would you say that last week's performance by him workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Gregory Rousseau, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The Bills hit 6 and 3 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. A handoff. Barkley running left. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And now they'll throw with Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Shut up, Joe.
Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw right side complete to Carter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. Able to avoid him at the 40 as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. There's what Carter did in last week's effort. 18 carries, 65 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Wilson. He'll drop that down to Carter underneath. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he'll get this to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Taken down at the 47-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Running left, it's Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. To the 36-yard line. Stop there. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. There goes a deep ball. End zone. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
He did it again, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. On first down, right back to Carter. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught.
That's trade nigga. What is we doing?
Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are back within a score.
They let my nigga get cooked. Like, how was he not intercepting that ball?
So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Throwing on first down is Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they've got...
Get the... Man, come on, man. This fucking computer.
And he brings this one back.
This fucking computer, man.
So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me,
fucking
we see that
rivalry
as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And a white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Bills to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week, and they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley.
Hold it, man. Come on, bro. Every fucking, what the fuck?
Just a yard to the 22.
God damn.
So they accept
every game
and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. But despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action, Allen. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Give him 32 on the play. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to
get the fuck out of it. Wow. This fucking game be cheating. Last game, he didn't even have his feet in the fucking play of field at all.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there?
There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start on the ground. Carter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson escaping the... And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet.
Oh, my God, man. They need to stop.
Starting in the NBA at power forward, it's a really difficult task.
Bro, I'm right there every time.
Converting on 3rd and 15. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Carter will try the right side. And a pretty athletic run right there.
Man.
Down inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Now it's Wilson. A throw to the flat for Carter. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Carter. And some room to roam now. And down inside the 15.
They're gluing me to my blocks.
68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him.
Open man here is Conklin. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
From the shotgun, Wilson eluding the pressure right.
What?
Jets.
Bro!
Tyler Conklin from 10 yards out.
And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
These fucking rivalry games are tripping.
They're within 7 now, 28-21. Now after
the touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third is worked through 3 quarters of play. Back now here
Here
at
comes the
MetLife
supercomputer.
Stadium. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin
on the
fourth
sideline.
quarter. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say
they just completely just whiff.
Score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
Come on, man.
That was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
You ran the ball good all game. Now all of a sudden, I'm going to go mute, huh?
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Allen off the play fake. Going deep for Diggs.
What the fuck?
They weren't scared to let it fly.
How's he not catch that?
Brings up 4th down.
This fucking game.
The punter out, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
How does he miss the fucking catch? He's wide open.
And this offense will take over right at the midfield.
This fucking game, man.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies.
They just blatantly make me miss an open fucking catch.
That time as the drive will continue. Another tote for Carter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And Oliver breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen.
Man, if they don't fucking let me blow by him, bro.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. To throw is Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen to throw. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The first down run got here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Barkley.
What? This right here?
And he is out of bounds, but not.
inside the 30.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Saquon Barkley
with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
So here's Wilson and the Jets.
Down by 2 touchdowns. Less than 90 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now Wilson on first down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Out to his left. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Throwing is Allen on third. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right, except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing on second and long. Wilson.
And that's complete to Davis. And he will get out of bounds at the end of this. So they took a shot, they completed, and stopped the clock in the end. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw once more on second and 10. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. One last shot for Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play through.